Day 28, and it is time to testify. We want to hear about from you what God's been doing as you've been praying over these last 28 days.
It's kind of like it's not, but it's kind of like a money back guarantee. Like you paid for the prayer journal, but like it's almost like we could just promise that if you have earnestly sought God in prayer for the last 30 days, that He has shown up somewhere. Either you haven't seen it, or because you haven't been looking hard enough. If you don't have some kind of answer to prayer, and honestly, I've said it so many times, but the first place that I'm seeing those answers to prayer are over that myself page, because personally He is constantly working in me and through me. So even if I haven't seen any praises beyond that, I see a lot of the working of God in answers to prayer in that way.
Well, we want to hear from you, and so if you would just comment below. You could even get wild and crazy and make a video and post it in the comments. That would be cool as well. But
it's really easy. You
just hit record.
You just
We've
smile
done it for almost
and
30
then
days
talk a
now.
lot.
So
you'll get over yourself
but,
eventually.
Go ahead
if
you're. Remember that time when my mom was headed to.
So we have a funny story, and it's stuck, and it's now anytime we hear the word testimony or testify, we think of this story. You weren't in the car, I was in the car with your mother and a few other people, and your brother was in the car, and your mom was like, all right. We were all running around crazy. She's a preacher's wife.
Sunday morning for church.
I'm a preacher's wife. I understand this. Sunday mornings, it's just hard to get to church. So she had probably been running around like crazy, gets in the car, and she was trying to have a moment of spiritual. She goes, all right, it's time to testify. Who has a testimony? Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. And then your brother goes, he's like crickets. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. From the back seat. So your mom goes, the moment was over. She was like, I am gonna kill you. It was so funny. Anyway, let the redeemed of the Lord say so. If you have a testimony, please share it, because I love testimonies. That old show Unshackled on the radio? That show?
Probably nobody knows.
It's old, and it would be on WVCY in Wisconsin when I was a kid, and it'd be like this organ music. If you know Unshackled, you know that music. And then it would be some amazing story of how somebody got saved. Anyway, it was testimonies. I love them. There's nothing like a good testimony.
Any answer to prayer, it doesn't have to be huge or big or whatever. Just if you've seen God show up in some way over the last 2-3 weeks as we've been doing this, I want to just encourage you, go ahead, comment below. Just we'll be the first. We'll probably put something on there in the comment when this comes up.
Just make something up. If nothing happened, God will forgive you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We better quit while we're ahead. Day 28.
Yes.